me a little bit about New Orleans. Like, I can hear it in your voice, like you can hear it in the music.
Mm.
Tell me a little bit about what New Orleans means to you and like how it influences the music.
Yeah, New Orleans is very colorful, I think. It's very soulful. It's just it 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 like rhythm is in the air,
Mm-hmm.
and for me, I think just capturing that and putting it on music to a world that may not be familiar with it. In my world, because I'm from New Orleans, so it's like I don't necessarily listen to bounce music every day, but the world may just perceive like New Orleans as like bounce music, the Hot Boys. But it's like, no, there's a whole nother world, but it's still with a rhythm as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think for me, I'm just like, I just want to show people what it's about in this new light. And yeah, I love it. It's the food is great.
Yeah.
It's kind of slow, but it still got a pace. You could get to wherever you got to go in 10 minutes. I got here in 10 minutes.
There you go.
It's just, I love it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Okay. I'm getting the picture.
Mm,
Now let's get a little bit more granular. Let's talk about the content of the music, right?
mhm,
A high degree of self-awareness, everything from talking about mental health, therapy, the emotional aspects. The first song you ever made was off Heartbreak, so there's like a real emotional connection. Talk to me about being that vulnerable in a time where clippability is everything. So somebody's could be pointing the finger, laughing at or laughing with. But like, talk to me about your comfort level developing that, talking on some of the subject matter that isn't fully explored in hip hop and is definitely being developed with a little bit of our generation and your generation and momentum.
I think it's more like my development as a man.
Yeah.
I'm forced. I don't even like try to be like I'm about to be vulnerable. It's just like I call them song revelations. Like it's more like you hear the beat and then the beat makes you say these things, and I think it would be like important. It's just because it's human, and to me, I think it's just what I'm best at. I can't act like gimmicky or like try to be a rapper. I'm just a human expressing my experience on these beats and I rap.
Yeah.
I'm just going through real life and like I don't know how to like paint or I don't know how to like tap dance, but I know how to rap. So it's like if I knew how to paint, it'll look like Louisiana look however it look on painting, but I know how to rap. So it's like that's the way I'ma express my experience. And I realize a lot of the artists that we love, their music is timeless. It is the vulnerable. It's the human music. Like Lauryn Hill album is,
to this day.
Yeah,
to this
still
day,
spinning.
it's human, and we can even go back to like Marvin Gaye, Donny Hathaway, Michael Jackson. It's timeless. It's human music. When it's human and it's not of the trends, it's forever. So I think about that a lot.
Yeah, you mentioned Kendrick being an inspiration, and I remember when Black Hippie was just getting started, they had like human music on shirts and human music and like referenced in a couple other their songs. But that's like where the strength is. The foundation is my experience is my experience, right? And how could I be anything different?
Exactly.
Or I guess how could I even be disingenuous to the things that have sculpted me?
Yeah, it's like your life experiences force you to talk about it. You can't. You're gonna be bottled up like with all of this. Oh my gosh, I just seen a baby on the street in a diaper, and a person like me as an artist, I'm like, why is the baby on the street in a diaper with no shirt or shoes on? Okay, what is the parents like? Okay, how did the parents get like this? Okay, what is the environment of the house? So I'm going through all of that as I look at a baby, and then when I'm making a song, if that's on my mind, I can't say, I'm richer than everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not. I just seen this for a reason. Like it's my obligation as a human to express what I'm seeing in my lens. So
of course,
bro. You're young. Like I hear wisdom in your music. I hear wisdom when you talk. I think you turn 21 next month.
Yeah,
like,
September 9th.
Where does the wisdom come from? Like most people your age don't have that wisdom in their voice and their music when they rap, and you have it. Where does that come from?
I don't know. I think I was just born with it. Like I'm the oldest sibling. I got 3 younger brothers.
Okay.
My mom and my dad divorced when I was like 4, so I was like an only child by my mom. So trying to be like the man or trying to be whatever, like
I know that feeling well. My parents, same thing. So I know that feeling
so
well.
it's like, and then you like talking because you got to go back and forth, communicate and stuff like that. So I think like the circumstances and then the work ethic has also gave me a lot of wisdom because I find myself to be a better human the more I express my life on music, I guess. So it's like I grow as a man, as a young man, the more music I make. And like I could easily point at something someone's going through is because like, oh, I just expressed that through rapping, but like I know what you're talking about. So I think just the work ethic kinda and everything else in life. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just got it.
Do you read a lot?
I do. Yeah, I do. I try to make myself read. I read probably more than the average.
Yeah. I can, again, because like you can hear it in the music. One of the things that I took note of is like you rap about civil rights activists and like you mentioned, I know there's one song where I think you mentioned Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, and Martin Luther King. And then I was telling you before we started recording, like I watched a documentary and like I think I saw there was a couple books up on the wall and I'm like, man, this dude is reading. Like he's tapped in. Like there's something like
tapped in.
Yeah, like you have a thirst for knowledge, it seems like.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
You know, it's kind of I have my grandpa is like 86, I think, and he got buku books, and he always tell me like he read a book a month, and it's like you can't stop learning. Once you stop learning, you turn to like a vegetable. Because like, what's the point of living if you're not learning something new? You know, like it makes you more excited as a human. And I remember when I graduated high school and I didn't go to college and I was at home, I said, I think like I wasn't learning anything and like I could hear when I spoke to people. And I was like, I need to read more because if no one's forcing you to learn, then what? Like you have to have that intention to learn to be better. So I just want to be good. I want to be smart, you know, like, yeah, who wouldn't want to be smart? You know, like,
yeah, for sure.
It's powerful to the mind is so powerful. So yeah.
Any of those books stick out to you that you've read?
I love The Secret. That's one of my favorite books.
I'm not hip to that one.
The Secret, it just talks about like law of attraction.
Yeah.
I would say Stillness is Key is one of the ones I'm reading right now. The Alchemist.
Yep.
I've got that one. That's on my list.
Yeah, The Alchemist. What else? Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I haven't read, I've read a good amount of books, but not like, I haven't gone too deep in yet.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm on the surface right now. But those are a few.
And you're a busy guy.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of shows now.
Yeah. I think for me, it's like, I also learned just through real life as well. But yeah, those are some of my favorite books though.
Yeah, but and like I said, you can tell. Like I said, when I listen to the music, I'm like, man, this dude is reading. Like there's a lot of knowledge packed into these verses.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.